for our special segment, Charting Trends. We have Mitessh Thakkar joining in to give us a more medium-term technical outlook and how one can be approaching the market given the levels where we are at. So, Mitessh, sort of fill us in. It's been an absolutely phenomenal rally. December has been a blowout month. I guess a lot of people are wondering whether this should just be expected to continue. How do you approach it from here on?
Good morning, Surabhi. I think this rally will see a few more higher highs. So I think in that sense, it's a good market to be invested into. From a trading point of view, you might want to adjust tactically, but from an investment point of view, I still believe that there is good amount of upside left. The Nifty getting past 20,200 was the breakout beyond the earlier highs. Now that should come in as a medium to long-term support zone. So therefore, I think there is about 4-5% kind of a downside which might happen, but I think eventually we are looking at much higher levels from here in the coming few months. So the idea is to remain invested. I've identified a few stocks. The first one of them is Bear Crop. I think, if you look at the long-term charts here, since June of 2020, the stock has kind of tested these levels of 55.20, 55.30 on multiple occasions, not getting a monthly close above that. Now, this month, while we haven't had the monthly close, we are still about 3-4 days away from that. The position of the indicator suggests that the breakout should happen and the price is already above this 55.30 zone. So my sense is that this stock is now heading towards 7,000 plus. Would recommend accumulation at current levels and keep a stop below 52.25. And as I said, the first target is around 7,000, gives you roughly about 25% kind of an upside.
You also have Castrol. Just last week we were talking how Castrol for the last so many years has always been in a maximum range of 160 to 162. The peaks for Castrol every year hasn't been beyond 162, but today it's broken out. Where does the chart go from here on, according to you?
So, Reema, actually, it's been about 8-9 years that the stock has not had a monthly close above this 165, 170 zone. I think now the signs are there that it should happen this time. So I would believe that, once that breakout happens, the stock is heading towards a minimum target of 220, but a possible extension target of around 250. So I think it's a good stock to accumulate in the next few weeks between this range of 170, 150. The moment we see a monthly or a weekly close above 170, I think the stock should start accelerating higher and make, and head towards higher levels. So keep a stop below 135 here and accumulate in the range of 170 to 150. As I said, I'm looking at a target of around 250, roughly about 50% kind of an upside from here.
You got a view on Deepak Nitrite as well, Mitessh?
Yes, Prashant, good morning. Another stock, which has been in a very tight sideways kind of consolidation. If you look at the last about 24 months of history, the stock is doing a range of about 2450 to about 2200. And now I think, it's showing signs on the long-term indicators, which are now turning up after this 24-month consolidation, is now showing signs of a possible breakout. So again, a stock which I would recommend accumulating currently. Once it starts getting past this 2,500 levels, then I think I would look at a minimum target of around 3,300 over here and keep a stop below 2145 for any long positions or stocks which people might buy.
Okay, and you've got some more stocks on your radar, like NALCO, tell us.
Disclaimer here, NALCO is also part of my portfolio, so I have vested interest. But again, the stock, has completed what typically technicians would call as a rounding formation. It made a high of around 100, 810 a couple of years back, went down to as low as about 65, 60. And then has again come back and has completed a saucer formation. Yeah. So it's now given a breakout about that. So accumulate between this range of 118 to 108, which was the earlier high, and keep a stop below 104. And I think this breakout of this pattern suggests a target of around 150. 150 to about 155 on the upside.
Okay, by the way, it's 10 o'clock and there are 3 new listings that will be debuting on the Lal Street today. The